are you doing? Good to see you guys. Happy Monday. Happy new week. It's Motivational Monday. Shout out to everybody who is here. Hey, Edward. Hey, Misty. How are you doing? I hope you guys are doing great. Happy new week to everybody. I think I'm going to turn this light off. It's right in my face. Now it seems too dark, right? The trouble for a content creator, right? The life of a content creator. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I'm doing okay. It was a really busy day. For me, Mondays are usually always very busy for me. but I really, honestly, I did not come on live today having a topic. I usually do have a topic, but maybe I'll think of something off of the top of my head. But honestly, I wanted to come on and to say hi to everybody. And I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are doing amazing. How was your weekend? My weekend was okay. It was eventful. I'll say that. Is that a nice way to say it? Eventful. Hey Misty, how are you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. What are we going to talk about today, guys? I'm going to look through my notes here. Sometimes I write down in here lots of ideas for content, but today's motivation, I really didn't have a topic in mind. So if any of you guys have something in mind that you want to get some motivation on, let me know. You'll help your girl out. Hey, love baby, how are you doing? Did you get any rest? Did you sleep? So, what are we going to talk about? Oh, that would be a good topic. Fake people are watching you. Shall we do that? When am I going on vacation? That is a good question, Missy. I wish I knew the answer to that, but I have planned a vacation next month, but I don't have anything planned for this month. I wish that I had some vacation time right now. I would take off a whole month if I could afford to, but you know how it goes. Everything is so expensive right now. But I am taking you guys on a trip coming up next month, and I'm also going to take you guys on another trip in November. Now, the November trip is the one that you guys will be excited about because I'm not telling you where I'm going, but we're going somewhere. I'm going to take you guys live. Of course, the members are going to get the exclusive perks about what we're going to be doing when I go on that trip. But yeah, so November is the trip. That's the exciting part. But right now, I'm doing a staycation next month for 3 days. Yes, not one, not two, but 3 days in three different locations. 3 days, three different locations here in Florida. So I'm excited about that. And, I always go live with you guys wherever I go, into the nice hotels and the delicious food and the vibes of Florida. I always take you guys along for all of those things. So that's that. So that's coming up. What is this? The announcements? Love baby, says Marlene. I tried to take a nap. I kept coughing. It's kind of hard, especially when you have a cold. Yeah, I know. And it can be so raw on your chest. So I hope you have something soothing, love baby, like one of those cough drops. Maybe take some honey. I'm not giving medical advice. I'm just sharing some things that may help. That helps me. Hey, Realiz, how are you doing? Welcome in. So, what are we talking about today, guys? Like I said, I didn't have a topic planned, but I was looking in my content ideas notebook, and I wrote down here, fake people are watching you. Shall we? This is not really a motivation, but should we? Maybe I'll save that for. No, I think that's still a motivation. Fake people are watching you. I think that's a vibe too. Okay, so let's just start that since nobody is saying anything. So we'll go into that. Fake people are watching you. So we all know that there are the people around the arounds, not just on social media, but your relatives and all different people, and they watch you. They watch everything you do, how you dress, who you're around, who you're in a relationship with, how happy you are, um, the vibes that you have. Yeah, that ties in. Yeah, it does. It ties in. Um, and people love to watch you, watch everything you're doing, how you look, and then they want to critique you, make fun of you, how you look, how you wear your hair. Did you gain weight? People always want something to be able to have a leg up, to say something that they can laugh about. Oh, look at this. Oh, they gained weight. Oh, now they're not in a relationship anymore. Trust and believe even when you don't know. Fake people are watching you. Even when you don't even know. They could be riding past your house. They're looking at you on your job. Those fake people sometimes are your very own relatives. Trust and believe. Don't think you're exempt. Don't think you're safe because you're around your relatives. Those are the main people who are watching you, expecting your downfall. Trust and believe it's happened to me. It's been happening for a long time in my life to me. They always pretend, oh, asking you how you're doing, how everything is going. Actually, it's not because they want good things to happen to you. It's not because they want to see you receive blessings or because they support you. People say things like that so that they can get information to use about you, to use against you to bring you down. But trust and believe. You got to keep yourself on prepared mode, not get ready. You got to stay ready because the fake people are watching. Are you going to give them a good show, everybody? Yeah, come on, Jem. Say, I'm going to give them a good show because that's what I do these days. You don't say, oh, don't treat me this way. Don't. You keep being you. I said that to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. Be you and do not let other people tell you how to live your life. I tried that for a while and it doesn't work because all we can ever do is be our true, real, authentic self. You cannot sustain being something that you're not. You're going to be miserable. You'll be miserable. You'll be unhappy. There'll be no peace within you if you do what other people want you to do. And even when you are doing so much good for people, have you ever done so many good things for your relatives, friends, spouse, this person and that person, and it was never enough? Those are the fake people. you, you feel they love you, you think so, or they say they love you, they say they support you, they say that they're your friend, but actually they're in the wings. They got a knife right behind their back, ready to attack you, ready to backstab you, ready to spread all of your business to everybody, right? That's what people like to do. So we have to be on guard, okay? We cannot let down our guards and think that we're safe because people are saying the right words. But how is that person's energy? How are your relatives' energy? How are your quote unquote friends' energy? Are they friends or are they frenemies? Because it's a big difference. You may feel that this person is your friend. You may feel that this person supports you or likes you, but do they really? See, the fake people are watching. And most of the time, the people that you don't even know that they're watching with a bad motive. See, there's one thing if somebody is on your side and they're watching you to celebrate you and to clap for you, but that's not what's going on. Those fake people will be right there smiling in your face, and as soon as you walk, oh, I can't stand them. As soon as you walk away behind your back, or even sometimes to your face, they say little smart remarks. Oh, oh, she still doesn't look good in that, or he doesn't look good in that. I know he wasn't about anything anyway. Anyways, I knew she was gonna leave him. You hear it with the little jabs, the words that they say to you. You really find out who people are. It doesn't take much. All you got to do is sit back, listen, feel the person's energy. You will be able to recognize the fake people. The mask always drops off. No matter what. People who are fake, they cannot keep a mask on. You gotta really pay attention. You gotta open up your eyes. You gotta listen with your ears. You got to pay attention to that person's energy or the group energy or the people that you're around. Pay attention. The fake people always out themselves. They always show you who they are. But what are you going to do about it when you finally recognize, this person really isn't my friend. This person really isn't my loved one. This person really doesn't care for me. What are you going to do with that? Are you going to keep going around them? Because that is what a lot of people do. They know that people really aren't their friends, or they know that this isn't a good romantic relationship, or you know that this is not a person who is good for you and helping you. Hi, Miss Betty. How are you doing? Happy Monday. Realist says, look for every and anything negative about you. Yes, they do. And that's what they'll do. They're going to keep on looking for some kind of way that they can say or get you down. If they can't get you to stop, they're going to try to get you discouraged. They're going to say something negative about you. See, the fake people are watching you. And don't think that it's a stranger. Most of the time, the fakest people are the people that are right in front of your face. Your siblings, cousins, this person, all these people that you know, workmates, fake, fake. And I don't mean everybody is fake, but most people are, because they're not willing to be who they really say that they are. Hey, Charlene, how are you doing? Blessings to you too. Most people are not going to say, they're not going to say it out with their mouth that they don't like you, they don't support you, but their actions will prove it. Their energy will prove it. The way that they don't support you is proof. See, those fake people, they're watching you, they're right there. But do you let them come into your world? Do you tell them your business, your private business? Do you tell them about your goals and your dreams? See, that is the thing that I had to learn to pump my brakes on. Just because people are in your face talking about how much they love you, oh, and you're doing a good job and how proud they are of you, those are the same ones. Those are the same ones that will be talking about, I can't stand them. And they just finished telling you how much they love you and support you and are there for you. And right when they walk away, oh, you know what? I'm over here. Yeah, do you see her? Oh, yeah, she gained weight. Or you did, oh, I knew he wasn't going to keep that girl. I don't know what she saw in him. It's crazy how the people that will be all smiles, laughing, joking with you are the same ones when they walk away from you, that would, at any opportunity that they could, they want to see you fall down. They want to see you broken. They want to see you sad. Or if they can't see you broken or sad, they want to see you not elevate. And now I can tell you that the fake people always reveal themselves when you start improving your life. Let me tell y'all something. This is a message for somebody. Fake people will always show themselves when you seek to improve yourself. When you try to get your health right, when you start eating better, you start losing weight, you're taking better care of yourself, treating yourself well, you dress better, you're spending time on yourself, you get into a romantic relationship, you find out. Maybe you get your education, you start your business, you get a better job. Anytime when you start improving and elevating and doing better than other people, you will find out who your fake people are. Every time they will out themselves. Oh, Oh, you got it. Oh, you got a new car. Oh, I heard that you moved into a new apartment. Hmm. See, if you really just sit back sometimes and pay attention, people will tell you how they feel about you, what they think about you based on what they say. Oh, I heard you got a job. Like they say it very condescending, like in disbelief, like you can never do anything good. Oh, somebody said you were in school. Like they say it like scoff. They scoff like, oh, you're in school. Like it would never work out for you. See, those are the persons right there. They have a mask on right in front of you. They're fake. So when people reveal that about themselves, what are you going to do? Do you keep letting those fake friends, those fake relatives, those fake coworkers, how are you dealing with these people? Have you cut them off? Charlene says this is true, Marlene. Yes. You got to cut off the fake people, the drama people. And I don't know about you guys, but I know a lot of people and they're always about drama. That is the thing about fake people. They always got something going on and they try to involve you in it. They want you to get involved in their problems. And they're always complaining about things, but they keep making the same decisions. They keep making poor choices. They keep complaining, but they don't do anything to shift it. See, if you want something better in your life, you got to shift the energy. You got to shift how you treat yourself. See, and that is one thing that I have to tell you guys, that when I started to believe in myself, when I wanted better in my life, when I put myself in therapy, when I started thinking I deserve better, and then by my actions, I proved that because I know that I deserve better, because I love myself and I'm my own best friend. I'm not going to take people's foolishness. I refuse to take the garbage. I refuse to let the people who always talk about let's get together and let's do this, and then they never make any arrangements to get together. Every time you see them, oh yeah, giving you their phone number, let's get together, and they never do. Fake. Or on the job, oh let's go out after work. Yeah, let's get together. Let's have some. Fake. And they know that they can't stand you. Let me tell you guys something. The people that are right there in your own family, your own relatives, those are the main ones that are fake. There's cousins, aunties, grandparents, siblings that cannot stand you. And I never for the life of me have ever understood the reason why people are angry, jealous of you, and you're just in your own world minding your own business. You're not bothering nobody. Just like Marlene, I'm just in my own world. I don't bother nobody. I'm not asking nobody for nothing. I'm just doing me. See, but when you start to do you and you're not asking other people for their advice, you stop asking people for their support, now they don't like you. Actually, now they start hating you. Hey, Global Empire ENT Media, how are you doing? Welcome. Oh, I have to tell you guys that. And that was something that really hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings a lot when I finally got myself around people and I was able to see this person is not my friend. This person, even though they may be my relative, it doesn't mean they care for me. See, the fake people are watching you. And it's usually the person that will be right there saying, oh yeah, you're gonna do a great job. And those are the same ones that you can hear you hear from other people. Oh yeah, they were just talking about how they can't stand you. What? I was like, they just told me I'm doing great and they're proud of me. But behind your back, I always say, pay attention to what you hear behind your back. Pay attention to the energy behind your back. you know? Master Sounds UK, new subscriber here. I love your positive energy. Keep it up. Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. Love Baby says they are the worst. I'm sorry to say, family. Yeah, it's the worst. I hate it too, guys, because I would never want brokenness. I hate brokenness, and I don't understand why there is so much brokenness when it comes to relatives. Why can't they really love with purity? There always has to be some sort of anger. There has to be some sort of drama. They always have to have something slick to say about anything that you do with your life. You know, anything you do with your life. Like, for instance, you cut your hair, you lose weight, you start a business, you're handling your business, you're taking better care of yourself. You no longer keep scuzzy people around you. You know, anytime when you start doing better. And when I was talking to my therapist and one of my really good mentors, they told me what was the secret sauce behind why um, people get upset that you are elevating. It's because most of the time people don't have enough courage to do what you do. There's a lot of people and they want to get help, but they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to make changes in their life, but you are doing it. And a person who is very courageous, they envy you because they wish that they had enough courage to be like you know? And I love that for myself, and I love that for my Gems family too. It takes courage to stand up and say, I want to do better, and then going ahead and doing it. See, you have to give yourself the permission to be amazing. You have to give yourself the permission to be great. Nobody can make you be great. You have to make that decision every day you wake up, you know? Every day you wake up. Every day you wake up. You know, no 2 days are the same. And a lot of people don't believe it about me, but I have my very dark days where I'm very sad, I'm upset, I'm crying. But I know when I'm feeling that way, I know to call my accountability partner, my friends, my loved ones, and then they feed and pour into me what I pour into them. We all need support and reminders, but you got to be very careful of who you allow to be have that closeness towards you, you know? You got to be very careful about who you let into your world, who you let into your heart, who you trust. Because everybody can, I'm going to get really close. Everybody can't be trusted. That's a life lesson right there. Everybody can't be trusted. Let's see what I missed here. I missed a few comments. Sorry about that, guys. Yes. Love Global Empire says, love baby indeed. You would think those are the last people to hurt you the worst. And it's usually them, right? And that hurt. I don't know about you guys, but for me, that's one of the deepest wounds in my life when you find out that your relatives are the fake ones. That hurts so much because you love them. You thought you could trust them, you thought they supported you, and then they don't. And that hurts a lot, right? Master Sound says, too many trolls on here with nothing better to do. Yeah, it's a lot of trolls. And trolls aren't just on social media. There's trolls in the family, there's trolls on the job, there's trolls everywhere. It's just some on social media, they hide behind an avatar because they don't have enough courage to say things behind with their real name. So they make up these fake names. And all of these individuals who are like that, those trolls, those sort of people who like to say rude and nasty things to you behind the avatars because they don't have enough courage to do it with their real name. How about show up with your real name? They don't. It's always some ridiculous troll name. It's always something ridiculous, but don't pay them no mind, okay? Um, Global Empire says, I had to use my spiritual discernment more now. Yes. And we should, as you should. And I'm so proud of you for doing that. We really have to pay attention to our discernment, it's namely spiritual discernment. And when something doesn't feel right, like I was talking about, the energy doesn't feel right, or you just can't put your finger on it, you're like, it's something about them. Those red flags are going off, and you're like, I don't know what it is. Right? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Master Sounds. Yes, amen, says Global Empire Media. um I missed your positivity. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Yes, some have very short memories. mm, very short memories, don't they? I always say that I don't understand the people who are fake. And those are usually the people that you have done the most for. Have you guys ever found that out? You'll do so much. You'll bend over backwards, helping a relative, helping a frenemy, helping all kinds of people. And those are the main persons that will stab you in the back. Those are the people who will tell you that they hate you. Those are the people that will say, oh, I hope you break up. If you ever are in a relationship and you're really happy, and that is the thing that does not make any sense to me. You have supported everything for them, but when you finally get in your season of happiness, like you're happy in a relationship, you're taking care of yourself, you're setting boundaries, you're doing all of the things that you should do. And I remember going back, circling back to what I was going to say earlier, my therapist gave me the tea on that. Why people are very envious of you when you make changes. And it's because now you won't put up with their mess because you set boundaries. And now you're not walking around sad. See, because they can't take your power. You don't allow them to have your power anymore. Now you dismiss them. You say, "Gone away from here, go away from here from with that foolishness." You don't even give it even a moment's notice. Like, gone with that. Mm-mm. Don't come around here with that negative energy, or you don't even want to hear about foolishness. Like if they're talking about some foolish ghetto drama mess. I don't want to hear that. Bye. I don't have time. I was like, don't call me with that. Don't come over here with that. You dismiss it because you've changed. See, and when you love yourself, when you've worked on yourself, you can identify very quickly, very rapidly the ones that are toxic. It don't take you long. You can identify them from a long way off. They come in with their attitudes, they're complaining, they're expecting, walking around with their hand out. Aren't you going to help me? Well, you have the money. Why don't you just give it to me? It won't cost you nothing. See, those are the fake drama, negative users, toxic people that we don't need in our life. And you can put them all, the fakes are always go along with all those fake jealousy, negative, dramatic, liars, thieves. It all is in that same stew, right? It's all in that same pot because that's what they do. People who are fake, you cannot trust them. And you better not. I'm trying to warn y'all. Do not trust people just because they are saying the right words. See, and I just came out of a season in my life, and I'm so grateful that that season in my life has been closed off. When you recognize that somebody is in your life to hurt you, to break you down, to use you, and to manipulate you, and you run. I don't mean walk. I don't mean close the door. You run. Take off. Don't answer that phone call. Don't do nothing. Don't try to convince people of why you set your stand. It's no. And I stand on that, and I mean that. It's no, and it will never stop being no. Have you ever had people like that in your life when you set boundaries? When you tell them no, then they want to ask you why, how come, but you can do it and you can afford it, and why not? And you used to do it because the answer is no. And when you start making changes, those are the people that get angry. Those are the people that hate you now because they can't take advantage of you no more. When you step into having your power, and I call it all the time on my other channel, Marlene Motivates, I talk about it more, but I call it shifting from your pain to your power. See, maybe before, when you didn't know your worth, when you didn't have self-esteem, when you weren't confident, when you weren't discerning, when you didn't really pay attention to the energy, you didn't pay attention to those bad feelings, those bad vibes, you just settle for anything. You would just let people treat you like garbage. You would just take it, take it, take it. People will run over you, slap you in the face, take advantage of you. Hey, DJ Ron, how are you doing? People would just take advantage of you, use you, disrespect you, and you just would take it. You would just take it and take it and take it and take it and take it. We're not in that season anymore. We're not foolish. You're not foolish, Gems. Not a single one of you are foolish. You are intelligent. You are aware. You are worthy, and you are more than enough. And because of all of those things, we got to identify those fake people. I hope you guys are making a list, or at least making notes in your mind. Do I have people like this in my life? Maybe it's a cousin. Maybe it's a friend. It could be a person you're in a romantic relationship with. It could be anybody. But when you identify those fake people, the question is, what work am I going to do so that I don't keep continuously getting used and abused? Because we don't have to. You don't have to keep getting used and abused and disrespected. You don't. The thing about it is that most of us don't do anything about it. We feel like, well, if I don't do it, who else is going to do it? Or they need me. Oh, they're depending on me. It's not your responsibility to raise a grown person. It's not your responsibility to be people's, what do you call it? Financial help, you know? I had to learn that. I spent 7 years, not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six. I spent 7 years in therapy. And it took me that long to get to the point I am not another person's savior. It's not my job. And you got to remove yourself from having that savior complex. Oh, I got to save my kids. I got to save my spouse. I got to save this person. But all at the same time, you're trying to save everybody, but are you saving yourself? You're so busy helping other people, and you could be sick, physically sick, spiritually sick, financially sick, like you're about to crash and burn, but you're still out here trying to help other people. Like, come on, everybody, let's wake up. This message is to open up our eyes and to take off those rose-colored glasses. We see it. We feel it. We know when people are taking advantage of us, but we keep letting it happen. Mm-hmm. You keep letting them do you that way. You keep staying in a romantic relationship, and it's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. You're not happy in it. You're not happy with them. They're not supportive. They're not compassionate. They're not kind to you. They don't make you feel seen and heard and loved. It's not good. You're not winning, and people always talk about, oh yeah, I'm loyal to my relationship. But you're not happy. There's no peace. And if you don't have peace in any relationship, it's not going to last. Why be miserable? Why be unhappy when you have the choice to be happy? But I tell you guys, those fake people, they are leeches. Just like those literal leeches, they will suck you dry. They'll take everything that they can from you. Anything. They'll take all your money away. They'll take your mental health away. They will make you sick. You'll wind up being in an early grave. Trust and believe, and listen to this message that I'm telling y'all, because I'm not playing when it comes to this. I was in that space about 8 years ago before I got therapy, and I was starting to get so sick, working so hard, helping everybody, and I'm the one winding up getting sick, worrying about everybody, and they're not worried about me. They're not worried if I'm okay. All they have is their hand out. Aren't you going to give me some more money? Give me some more. Give me some more. Aren't you going to help me? Always want advice, but they're not taking the advice. I had to cut that off. And so do you guys. You're the one that has to cut it off. You're the one that has to say no. You're the one that has to stand on business. And that's what I had to do. It was one of the hardest decisions of my life, is just saying, I can't help you no more. You're going to have to do it yourself. I'm blocking certain people because their energy is toxic. Yep. I can't love you if you don't love yourself. That's a real thing. It looked like it was freezing for a few seconds. Okay, I think it just came back. I have a first cousin, literally have showed me too many times. She just have a major issue with me for some reason. The damage is deep. I have to stay prayed up against her. Yes. I always say, get Jesus needs the nails. My mother taught me that. Yes. Yeah, you have to identify who are those toxic people in your life, and then giving yourself the permission that I had to put it all together. I see this, and this. I don't like it. I don't have to put up with that. I don't have to be around them, and I don't have to do nothing for nobody. I don't know what this thing is in our minds that we feel that like we have to. I have to do this for this person. I have to do this. And you don't. You'll put yourself in an early grave if you don't stop. Stop letting people use you, disrespect you, take advantage of you, and you just keep doing more. They come over, they borrow money. You never seen the last 4 or 5 times they borrowed money. You got to cut that off. You got to cut them off. Some people, no matter how much times you tell them, I cannot do it, they're going to keep asking until you do it. So you have to show them that you mean it. You have to, don't come back over here. Don't come back over here, because you're not, the bank is closed. I had to say that the bank of Marlene is closed. I'm not your banker. I am not your therapist, because the thing about it is those people who are fake, they always be coming over asking for advice, but they don't do anything about it. Hey, Rob Born Courage, how are you doing? Welcome. Happy Monday. They come over asking for advice, asking for help, but they don't take the advice. They don't put it into action. They don't do nothing about that. They don't do anything with what you're trying to do to help them. Because what hurt me a lot was that, starting to get emotional. Sometimes we want to help people, but they don't want to be helped. You know how much that hurts? I'm the type of person, and I'm sure many of you chums are the same way too. You want to help people. You want them to grow. You want them to be happy. You want them to love themselves. But you can't make somebody love themselves. You can't make people do the right thing. You can't make people grow up. I had to learn that part, that I gotta be okay with myself first. I have to be my own friend. And sometimes those choices mean because I love myself, I can't do this and this for you. I got to think about me first. I got to think about my health. I got to think about, all aspects of my health, my mental health, my spiritual health. I got to think about my financial health. I got to think about all of me so that I can be okay. Um, that was the thing that I had to really identify is that this person isn't into you. These people don't like you. They're not supportive of you. Thank you so much for the like, Rob Warren Courage. I appreciate it. Um, Global Empire says exactly. Yeah. So that was the thing. You have to come to that space in your life where you're mature enough to say, this person don't care about me. This person does not care about me. And the hardest category is your relatives. That's the hardest. After your relatives, next comes the person you're in a romantic relationship. And you could be fooled for a really long time. I can say I was fooled for a really long time. I for sure thought that the person that I was with previously really loved me because they'll say all of the things. But when I really started to peel back the layers, like getting underneath the surface, I was like, wait a minute, it's me. It's just a one-sided relationship. Of course, they're staying around because they're getting all the benefits. And I hope that this message is for somebody who needs to hear it because I usually never go into my personal private life, but it's the truth. It's the real facts. If you are in a relationship and they never plan anything to get together, they do not help you financially, they don't aren't compassionate about your feelings, like you tell them certain things that you don't like and they still go right through your boundaries, they do not respect, then that means they don't respect you. If they don't if they're not caring about your opinions, your feelings, trying to support you, trying to help you out, if they're not there in person, listening to you, if it's always about them, that's not a good relationship. That's not somebody who cares about you. And I don't care what nobody has to say. People can say whatever they want to in my comment section. That's not somebody who cares about you, because somebody who cares about you will care about your mental health. They will care about your feelings. And they won't want to do anything to hurt you. I'm just the messenger. People don't like the messenger, but I'm just the messenger. you know? Global Empire says, had my past frogs. Thank God for my beloved. Oh, I'm so happy for you. It's wonderful to have a really good relationship. But I have to tell you guys that when you don't have it, it's just so much better. So much people just don't understand that it's better if you are single than to be in a relationship and feel lonely. I have to tell you, that's the worst situation ever, is that you're with somebody but you feel alone. Because if you're in a healthy, good relationship, you should never feel alone. You should feel supported, encouraged, all of those things. And I just say, never again. Never. Because now I know the red flags. So I feel that sometimes you have to go through things in your life to say, not doing that again. I can identify those red flags. I can see them coming. The ones who are always asking for money from you, always want your help me. Can you help me? Can you help me? And they're never asking, what do you want? What do you need? If it's always they're calling you for, oh, can you do this? Can you give me a ride? Oh, can you help me out? Nope. Been there, done that. Not going there again. Ever again. Yes. It got greater later. Yes, that's amazing. That's amazing. Um, yeah, it's a horrible feeling. It's a horrible feeling. But you know what? I always say, but in everything, in every situation, no matter what you go through in this life, I think that there is lessons that you get from it. There's personal growth. You know, if it wasn't for the pain and the hurt of the fake people, would you really be as strong as you are? Would you really know how to appreciate a good relationship if you didn't have a bad one? Nope. And the thing about it is, I learned how to be a better friend from having a terrible friend, a fake friend. You know, people call them frenemies, whatever, fake friends. And that is terrible when you have a friend, you think they're your friend, and they use you, they take you for a ride, they backstab you, you know, that hurts. And it hurts a lot, right? Yeah, it's a horrible feeling. Charlene says, I have a sister and nieces and nephews like that I had to stop. And you do. You have to stop, and you got to cut them off, because if you don't cut them off, they're going to keep taking advantage of you. People will keep using you, disrespecting you, as long as you let them. Mm-hmm. Sirius says, Happy Monday, Marlene. Hi, Sirius. How are you doing? I hope you had a wonderful Monday, and everybody else who is in here as well. I hope you all had an absolutely amazing Monday. We're just continuing on this conversation of fake people. I wanted to talk about when people are fake on social media. Mhm. Let me take, if I had some water. Oh, yeah. Let me take a sip of water. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. Okay. Okay. Water. Oh, well, it's a water break. Sirius says it was a manic Monday, to say the least. Yeah, it was. It was. I can say that too. So let's talk about whew, fake people on social media. Mm. Do you know some fakes? I call them snakes. Snakes in the ground, snakes in the bushes. Oh, there's so much. There's so much fake on social media. And the thing about it, with the fake people on social media, it's the people that you would never believe that are fake are. It's those people who come to your videos, or the people that you know in real life, right? And they're not who they say they are. Unfortunately, I've seen more than I care to see. As a content creator, I've been on this app since 2007. Um, I think this coming December will be 18 years. I think so. I think it's 18 years since I've been on this app. I think it was 2007. It was December of 2007 that I started on this app. So I have seen a lot. When I first started on this app, YouTube used to be a dating site, way back in 2007. So, yeah, if there's any real ones, if you guys have been on this app from 2007, you guys can remember when YouTube was like a dating site. Back in 2007. That's how it started. People were posting videos talking about whatever. Hey, I'm this, and I like doing this, and you guys are interested. Like, it was some weird stuff back in 2007. Yes. 18 years. Wow. Congratulations. Oh, wow. Yours is December 3rd. You got a little bit. It's almost coming up, Charlene. Global Empire says, I've met a few. I'll pray for them. And at the end of the day, one thing that I learned about social media is social media can only make you more of who you are. And that's a lesson for me. Social media can't change you. Social media just turns you into more of what you are. So if you are already a toxic individual, you're going to become more toxic. But if you're a happy and peaceful person, you will become happier and more peaceful. And that has been the case for me. When I first started on here, I was definitely on that toxic energy, toxic people. But when I first started, and then after a few years, I got into therapy. So now, when I first started off to where I am now, I became a better person because I started to identify things in other people and in myself that I didn't like. And I'm the type of person that I had enough courage to change it. See, I didn't want for people to give me what I was giving them. I had to learn how to change that. And for many of us that we grew up around fake, phony, like not being real, till this day, if I don't like something, I'm going to tell people. I no longer do those things that I used to do years ago. Like back in the day, people would have an event and they would invite me to it, and then I would get ready, and the whole time I don't know why they invite me to, and I'm complaining the whole time, the whole way there. When I'm there, I'm sulking. When am I going to go home? Like, don't do things that you don't want to do. Don't be places you don't want to be. You know, it's just what it is. We have to be mature enough to also, if we don't want fake energy, we also can't give off fake energy. So let's get back onto the social media, right? I don't know what is going on with my throat today. I think it's a lot of pollen in the air today. But fake people are watching you. Have you guys that are content creators, do you guys know about fake people on social media? I have had my share of fake people. And if I was a petty person, I could put out a list of people that are fake on social media, but I'm not going to do that because I believe in what goes around comes around. The people who do wrong to you and backstab you and use you, everybody's going to have their day, you know? But I'm not going to let what other people say or do stop me from being who I am. I take that as a lesson and learn to identify that, and don't. There's certain things that you shouldn't do on social media. You got to be very careful about who you trust. And you also have to be very careful about when someone shows you who they are. They've revealed it. The mask has dropped off. When you identify people are fake on social media, leave them alone. You don't have to go over there and be going back and forth with them. I've seen people on here doing live streams, doing videos, talking about people and screaming at the top of their lungs. I mean, their veins are bulging in their forehead, in their neck, like their eyes are bulging out. I mean, they look so evil making those videos because the hatred they have for a person on social media. The person that you really don't know, you just know the persona, the character that people come on social media. And I always say, it's very simple. Block button. That's so simple. When you find out somebody is fake, block. You find out somebody is using you, block. You don't have to go into all of that. We're far too grown for that. We're far too grown for that. I'm far too grown for it. I'm just speaking for myself. I'm far too grown. Let's see what I missed. Um, it will be 2 years for me this month on the 27th. Awesome, Charlene. Congratulations. Charlene says, I see them time to time on social media, but they can't control me at all. And that is a thing. Like a lot of fake people, they want to control. Like when I used to be involved with some people here on this app, and it would be like they want to control when you go live, what titles, the content you do, and you're like, this is my channel. Don't tell me what to do on my channel. Don't tell me how long I should be live and what I should do. And I'm like, no. It was like, no. People think that they're your whole mother or father or brother or somebody on social media. Like, don't try to control me over here. No. Like, that's the one thing. I'm going to block you right away. Come over here trying to control me. And a lot of times people will think, because if you're a person like me, like you're not bothering nobody, you're not making no trouble, people mistake my kindness, my soft spokenness, until I'm not, right? And I try my best because I'm a professional and I do some things on the side that I can't tarnish my name, my brand. But don't get it twisted. Your girl is Caribbean all the way over here. And I don't want to bring that side of me, but some people have gotten that side of me. For real. Realist says, honestly, Marlene, my list would probably cause so much drama. Yeah, it's so much drama. Yeah, I just keep on blocking them. I just keep on blocking them, blocking them, block. And that's it. Because social media, between trolls, negativity, and all of it, it's exhausting. And for me, I'm on social media for a reason. I have a reason to be on here. I'm not just here to key. I have a brand. I have a business. I have goals. If you guys don't know, I am a content creator of 5 channels on this platform. Plus, I have other social media that I do as well. Plus, I work for a job. And plus, I got my own business aside of that. So people think that I have got comments. You guys ready to laugh? I've got comments from people and say, oh, yeah, I would be able to do 5 channels if I had nothing else to do. And you're like, excuse me? You don't know me. People will judge you because of whatever reason. It was like, you need to mind your own business. You're not running my channels. You're not paying me any money. You're not helping me. So you stay over there and mind your own business and don't come over here, because I will really quickly block you. Very quickly. People jump to conclusions because you have social media. They think that you have nothing else to do besides that. Trust and believe, Marlene got a lot of things to do besides my social media. It's just, I know how to handle my business because I'm a full grown, mature woman over here. Maybe you need to learn some time management skills. You need to learn how to be grown, handle your own business. You could do it too if you wanted to. See, if people would just get on your side, I could give them the blueprint. How can you do 5 channels and still have time? I could give you the blueprint if we were friends. But I'm not going to help out a fake or a phony person. Just being real. So this has been fun, guys. Thank you all so much for supporting this stream. This was Fakes Are Watching You. Do you have fake people watching you? Give them something to talk about. Elevate. Elevate. See, don't let the fake people get you down. Don't let the fake people have you around here losing your mind, getting crazy. Take care of yourself. Be laughing and just be at peace. Have all the peace that you can stand. You know what I mean? You don't have to be envious or jealous of other people. Go and live your own life. Find out what you want to do. Hello. Be in your own world and be happy. That's it. I'm just the messenger. People don't like a messenger. People don't like it because they know that they can't play with me. And I know my gems. You can't play with my gems either. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said it. You ain't gonna mess with my gems either. Let's see what I missed. Charlene says, I heard that, Marlene. Yes, Love Baby says, that's right. Fake folk watching. Not watching. Yeah, they always act like they're not watching you, but they're the main ones watching you. Charlene says, yes, elevate is the power. Yes, Charlene. Yeah, they're around either way. They be watching from the bushes, probably watching from the bushes and taking notes on what you're doing. Okay, all right, okay, this is what they did. Uh-huh. Shame, shame, shame. People can't come up with any ideas on their own. They got to take yours. Ridiculousness. Why you think I stay in my own zone? I'm not trying to front for nobody. I'm not either. That's why I'm about my money. I'm about my money. I'm about my money. Okay? I'm over here counting mine. Okay? So other people need to go and worry about counting theirs. Mm-hmm. People need to worry about, you go and find your own romantic relationship and stop trying to worry about what Marlene has going on in her life. Huh? You go and try to monetize your channel and stop worrying about me, who is a person who has 3 monetized channels. You go get your one together. Go ahead. Go get your one together and stop worrying, because my 4th channel is about to get monetized. Period. How about that? Gio always tell me don't bring that, but it needed to be said. People need to worry about their own. You worried about one channel? Man, the time that I would have for fun. I'm not going to even go there. Now, let me get off of here before I get myself in trouble. All right, y'all. This is Life with Marlene, your Florida vlogger. Let me go before I get myself in trouble, because I was about to. I was about to go there. Yes, that's me for real. I don't have time to worry about raindrops. I survived many storms. I know that's right. Love baby, what you looking? Love baby got some eyes. What I said, love baby. Okay, y'all, I'm out. I'm about to go to my other channel. Bye.